Welcome back, more GemCraft Frostborn Wrath. Today, we're doing C4, and maybe one other thing if we can even get through it. Last episode, I know we played around with the achievements a little bit, and you saw that I was able to reset the achievements. I'm not going to do this right now. I would rather get through one more field, and then I can do this. Sorry, I'm still looking at some of my notes here. I do have a lot of the codes written down. I just want to make sure that I don't lose the codes if I've already unlocked achievements. And then I'm going to go through what I have right now and just kind of compile a list. Maybe I'll do a short little video showing that after this episode. And then whenever I do reset my achievements, it's technically a net loss of 60 skill points because we've already earned 319 skill points from these, and we're only going to be getting, even more than that, almost 80 skill points we're going to be losing. But we can always go back through and get those skill points again, because we get the 240 skill points just as a kind of a flat reward, and then we can go back and get the skill points again by doing a lot of these quests, which, if I played through and got most of these quests without deliberately achievement hunting, I think I can do it again pretty easily. But we'll go in here, I'll show you my skills. I had taken 5 levels out of Orb of Presence, put 5 levels into Mana Stream. I know it's not an equivalent amount of skill points, definitely a lot more into Mana Stream, but I like having more mana per monster kill and a lot lower mana pool milestones. I mean, not a lot lower, but significantly lower. And then I think I'm going to leave I'll take those out of traps. I'm going to put them into pylons, actually, because I did take a peek at C4. And by the way, here's my talisman. Go ahead and take a look, screenshot, whatever you need to do if you're following along. But I did take a peek at C4 here, and I really do think that pylons are going to be helpful, because we have this, which is a Possession Obelisk. Randomly it releases lightnings that strengthens. I think it should be lightning that strengthens and enhances monsters. So it fires faster when it's at low health, but it heals and generates armor when firing. So whenever it generates armor, it can go above the level that it's at right now, but it cannot heal more than, the less than 1 million hit points that it has. I think for now, I'm just going to leave that alone. Also, these are Omni Beacons. I need to make sure I turn Omni Beacons off. That is something that many people have very helpfully pointed out. Hey, don't do that. You're not going to have a good time. So I'm not going to do that. We'll go in here to C4, though. So I think some of these are healing. Yeah, they're regularly healing beacons. And then we also have discharging beacons, which we're going to want to take care of pretty quickly. I think if I put a tower like here, that'd be safe. But I did kind of map this out in my head a little bit beforehand, so don't get mad at me for spoiling these levels for myself. That wasn't really it. I just wanted to make sure that I knew what I was doing. So I think I'm going to have it set up kind of something like this. Oh yeah, we want that to go over. And then I had blocked it off here. Actually, I'll block it off with an amplifier. That way I'm not wasting any mana that I could be using for other things. And I think that's a pretty decent setup for now. And then, of course, we'll do our half and half. Throw you right there. And then as soon as we get some bolt spells, we'll be able to take care of these discharging beacons down there. We're going to want to take care of that discharging beacon pretty quickly as well. So maybe what I can do is I can duplicate this. It's going to have some trouble getting to there, but you're definitely going to be on structure. Probably only going to get a few shots off. Might take a while. Let's also drop something in there. We can speed this along. We'll slow some things down. All right. So now that we have that, let's turn on some bolt action here. See if we can just chew through some of these. There we go. How about you? Yeah, you can still reach that. You're out of bolts. Get you loaded up again. Nice. And then these two we can always deal with pretty quickly. Move this over to here, and let's put a bolt on. Again, structure. Sweet. We'll move you back. Sorry, I know you weren't there for very long. We'll have a pylon charging up just so there's something for that to fire on whenever it's not in use. Go ahead and start that up as well. Let's get a pylon down here, maybe? Where would a pylon go where we're not going to be hitting enemies coming down from that path down there? I guess we're still going to be hitting enemies coming down from the lower path. We'll just try to minimize that as much as possible. What if we also had a trap here just to catch some armor coming through? And then we'll do the same for up there. Go ahead and get these socketed in. And those lightning strikes are wicked. If we do that too, you can start wearing away at the armor. The hit points aren't going to suffer that much. Let's also see if maybe we can maybe get 2 more of those. Duplicate that. Gotta have this nice and even. Make it look pretty. Again, this is going to fire faster at a lower health, but it doesn't say anything about armor, so I'm assuming that we can take down the armor with no repercussions. I would hope that's the case. I'm going to call a couple of waves early, just so we have a steady stream of monsters. Also, do I want to set up a few mana leeching traps? It's probably not a bad idea. Just as stuff comes through, getting a little bit more mana, maybe at least a little bit more XP at the end of the battle. It wouldn't hurt. Wow, 87 waves. This is going to be a long one. This may be a one-field episode. It's getting late here. And I'll be completely honest, I'm trying not to stay up super, super late tonight. I've been staying up super late. My sleep schedule's been totally messed up. And I think that's the norm for everybody now. The norm is your sleep schedule being messed up. Whatever that may entail. What if we also put down, like, one of these traps? No idea if that's going to do much at all. But we can always try. Ooh, it's weird. You can almost, like, see their skeleton through there. That was kind of creepy. Now, what can we do to get this thing absolutely jacked? Because I don't know if we want to rely on pylons the whole time. But I definitely put skills into pylons for a reason. We're going to want to use them. We have the skill points in there. We're going to want to use them. Let's also use our resources to deal with some monsters here. I want to get to mana pool level 8 before we start making any big purchases or upgrades. Again, let's try to slow some of these guys if we can. Milk them a little bit more. Now let's switch you back to structure. How are we doing on armor? See, hit points are staying right around the same place, but armor is definitely going down. Way more than I could have hoped for. And this pylon seems to be taking out monsters up there, which is really nice. Each one of these are 2,063 damage. You are a little bit less than that. That's not an issue, though. Let's keep chugging away at the armor. We're also at mana pool level 8, so like I said, some big purchases. Purchase number 1, I think what we want to do is just drop that there for good measure. And then let's put, nope, not towers, put a couple of amplifiers in. Oh, looking pretty. And let's also throw an upgrade on that. Armor is almost gone, believe it or not. On this, relative to where it started, it's almost gone. We'll slow things down. I don't know if we should be expecting some monstrosities coming through. I think the hardest thing about this is going to be the obelisk. But if we sick a bunch of gems onto that, we might be able to take it down. just kind of build up a stash of gems right now. So also, this has a lot of hits on it already. What if I combine in just like a level 1? Is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? Okay, well, you just duplicated yourself. I don't know what to tell you. You just duplicated yourself. Let's do something like that. And just sick you on the structure. So we should be theoretically generating mana. Because you're hitting stuff, right? You're hitting stuff? Are these considered? Yeah, they're considered hits. And it's slow. But it'd be a great way to farm mana. Just, we constantly have something over it. I mean, the best way to farm mana is having things in traps. Kind of sucks that these pylons are just annihilating that everything that comes through there, though. Oh, let's get another hit. Yeah, let's do that. So you are completely out of armor. Do we want to attempt to start working on that? I don't know. We'll have you firing at pylons for now. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with that. Like, is it worth it to have... I don't know. To really have that taken down? Because we can do it. We can definitely do it. See what happens. Let's take it down a little bit. See what happens here. I think we could keep firing at it for a while, and it would do something after a while, of course, but as it stands right now, I don't know if it's going to be doing all that much. You can also hit up there, which is kind of cool. Let's have you just barrage some enemies. We'll switch you over to 5. We'll switch you over to 5 and go ahead and hit nearest to orb, so you're just taking care of business. Structure, though. How does that look? There's a little bit more damage for us. Yeah, these guys are sitting pretty at damage, I'd say. The Possession Obelisk really isn't doing all that much. Like, we're taking down the health. Don't get me wrong. We're definitely dealing some decent damage. But I don't think it's all that big of a deal. Okay, 141 to 289. Oh, well, this is definitely more powerful. Maybe we put another tower down. Let's just duplicate you. Set you on 5, set you on 4. So we can get some beautiful hits in. Let's do highest banishment cost. Also gonna turn that on. See if we can slow them down, leech a little bit more mana. Alright, we'll get the swarmlings in here. We're evidently doing well enough. But let's also make sure that our pylons are functioning as intended as well. That's doing some decent damage, and we just hit mana pool level 9. So we're not completely wasting our time with this. Sorry, I'm sitting over the microphone now. I just had to adjust it. I don't know if you heard that big thud. Maybe I can edit that out. So future me, when you're watching this back, make sure to pay attention to audio levels. What if we did kind of a round robin, just upgrade all of those boys? I'll throw down an amplifier. Let's get a level 3 in there. Oh, that was actually not bad. Probably should have put 2 amplifiers next to it. I just didn't even think. Wasn't thinking, sorry. These are doing insane amounts of damage. I think I do want to upgrade them. I mean, that is if we can keep this up. Because it seems like they have pretty high armor levels. Like this is 292. Okay, maybe we need to hit them before this, or let's do a dual type. I know people are gonna start screaming at me for doing something like this, but let's just make sure that that's leveled up. Let's do a 4 on that. Again, let's just have you guys. I mean, we're already going pretty good. We might as well just continue and try to get whatever achievement we can out of it. We can always come back. Alright, maybe you tone it down a little bit. Pylon first, enemies second. We're also going to tone you down. Actually, let's duplicate you. And let's put an amplifier here just for attack speed. We're getting a bunch of talisman fragments. Some nice looking stuff. Okay, we got this down to about half of what it was. I would imagine it would start firing a lot faster. Oh, fires faster when at low health, so maybe it's still firing at the same speed. It's not until it gets down to like 200,000 or 100,000 that it starts just going crazy. Luckily, we do have about 15 waves to play with it, though, and see if we can get it down to a reasonable level. These guys, though, what's the issue? Just a ton of hit points. Okay, well, sorry to say, but you're going to have to switch over to doing some more damage at some point. You want to do nearest to orb or probably highest banishment cost or special? Alright, we need to start freezing some things. I really don't want things getting to my orb. That's just a luxury I do not have for this, especially when this Possession Obelisk could screw us over real easy. I have no idea what it's capable of. Really not feeling like pushing my luck today. Yeah, look, these swarmlings, these are nasty things. Hopefully that can deal with the armor level. But there's nothing that's going to fix just not having enough shots going out. Let's put down another one of these here. Let's shrink it down so it can only hit that pylon. All right, guys, show me what you can do. No. You two fire on that. There we go. There's some pretty good pylon shots. We will, though, want these to be at whatever max we can output. How are you doing more damage than that one? I have no idea. Okay, let's still pay attention. You're at that low low health stage. I can tell. It's getting frantic. I'm also getting a little frantic, but if we can destroy it, it's out of here. It's not something we have to worry about anymore. Swarmlings are very bad for us right now. Very, very bad for us right now. I can't freeze them, so I gotta do something, right? Okay. Yeah, it's just dropping those left and right. Please do something about this. Oh, you're just firing at those. Come on, I don't want that. $638. Yeah, you are probably still the most valuable asset to us right now. Let's make sure we're freezing, slowing stuff appropriately. Oh, it's gone. Okay. So then I'm going to move these two towers down here. It's great that that's just out of here. Not even a bother at all. Okay. Well, we need... Let's just move this down here. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just excited that those are gone. Yeah, you guys should just be targeting structures. You can just be nearest to orb. The rest of these guys, you need to cool your jets. Hopefully no more possessed monsters. Unless there's something at the end of this field that I don't know about. Hoping that's not the case. Here's hoping. So this is doing 12,000. That's only doing 8,000. So can I... There we go. 12,964. That's good. I'm cool with that. Did something get away with my orblet already? Was I just not paying attention? Oh well. Sorry, guys. Did not even notice. And again, I probably could be managing this better, but it was just a little tester. See if you guys are paying attention, you know. Just kidding. I should be dropping some strike spells, because we cannot afford to do this right now. Let's get another pylon down here. And probably 3 more towers. What were these all at? 65. There we go. 65. It's a good number. Okay, well, you can attack that top one, but the rest of you should be attacking these. Actually, we should be using our beams, or sorry, bolts to fire at that to get the shot damage up. Look, this is the last 2. I'm calling them right now. We got a bunch of junk coming our way, but we can definitely handle it at this point. Yours just still chugging along. I completely forgot about this little setup over here. You just go nearest to orb. Just have fun with it. These, though, you should not be having fun. You should be just chugging along, like I said. This could take a while. This could take a long while. How about we get some walls for you guys just to come down this way? So hopefully you can get hit by that. If not that. Yeah, get hit by the trap. Definitely, that's what we want you to do. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, ho, ho. A journey page as well. That's kind of exciting. Let's check out the journey page. Crap fragments. We did get C5, though. Here we go. A corruption obelisk, so close to the Spirit Forge. While I waited frozen, I saw this Forgotten creating such obelisks, but I'm sure she didn't get this near to the walls of the Spirit Forge. Did she get help, maybe, from beyond the walls? Or is this obelisk something she later made replicas for her own agenda? I have no idea, but holy crap, that was a tough field. Probably could have done with using more gems rather than stronger gems. Not sure, though. Not sure what I want. I also thought that I would get an achievement for breaking that. Maybe I did, I just didn't notice it. No, I guess I didn't, because I would have seen it. For breaking the corruption obelisk. I'm just checking out some of these down here. Don't mind me. Kill 1,600 monsters with prismatic gem wasps. Wow. Have 24 of your gems destroyed or stolen. That's actually pretty funny. That'll come in due time. Kill 90 frozen monsters with barrage. That's probably something decent. 35 beacons, I'm assuming, is in one battle. But if we do a really long endurance battle, it'll spawn in beacons with one of the settings that we have. Hit 475 frozen monsters with shrine. With shrines. That's plural. My goodness. Again, a little bit late. I'm just taking a look at some of these. Anyway, I will create 16 gem. Holy crap. What's the last one? Kill 4 shadows. Yeah, maybe we save that for later. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. Sorry that we didn't get to C5. I think, 87 waves is enough for right now. I'm probably going to just be doing one field per episode. Not that I'm trying to, stretch it out and milk it. Honestly, I'd rather be done with it. But it's just that my recording time is so short, and I'm usually doing these late at night after my family has gone to bed. I'm kind of living out of our den downstairs. It's where my setup is. So I'm trying to keep a flow of it this week, flow of videos this week, so that I can have some backlogged videos for finals week, and I will not be even touching my computer other than to study for finals week, so don't expect any responses to emails or Discord messages. Why'd I say emails? I meant comments, is what I meant. But hope everybody has a great week. Hope this is a great start to your week. You'll be seeing this, I don't know if you get this Sunday or Monday. It depends on what I feel like and how much I get recorded. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.